There has always been a group of hardcore fans who will drive nothing but a Mercedes diesel. They're a small but important part of the company's U.S. market, and the folks at Mercedes have always been careful to take care of them. But for several years, the only diesel that these loyal fans could buy was the smallest Mercedes, the 190. That's because Mercedes was not happy with the performance of its larger diesel models and chose not to offer them in the U.S. market. But Mercedes engineers have worked long and hard, and the large diesel Benz is back. The 300D 2.5 turbo is not the only diesel in the Mercedes line these days. There's also the full-size 350 SD and even longer SDL sedans. But the $41,000 mid-size 300D is the model that most customers will probably want. Outside, it retains that timeless Mercedes styling. Only an engine air intake on the right front fender distinguishes the 300 diesel from its gasoline-burning sibling. Under the hood, however, it's a whole different matter. The 2.5-liter single overhead cam engine is the only 5-cylinder in the Mercedes lineup. It produces 121 horsepower and 165 pound-feet of torque. Power is good for a small diesel, with our 300D posting a best 0 to 60 time of 10.6 seconds. The quarter mile takes 17.8 seconds at 77 miles per hour. Turbo power comes in low at about 2,500 revs and builds steadily. The 4-speed automatic transmission shifts crisply, while the well-matched gear ratios make full use of the engine's power. But more than power, this diesel will impress most with a very un-diesel-like quality, quietness. From the first turn of the key, it's hard to tell that the 300D is diesel-powered. Sound insulation so absorbs the clatter that most passengers ride along in disbelief. We recorded only 65 decibels of noise at 60 miles per hour on a straight section of interstate. Turn into a corner and the 300D exhibits mild front plow. Push harder and the tail lightens momentarily before snapping back into line. The soft, ride-oriented suspension means lots of body roll, but the slow, accurate power steering offers plenty of feel to help you stay on course. We have no complaints about the ABS-equipped 4-wheel disc brakes. They stopped our car from 60 in distances that average to only 108 feet. Stability is excellent, fade non-existent, and there's plenty of pedal feel. We expected no less. Like the outside, the 300D's interior is standard Mercedes, opulent but efficient. Gauges are large and easy to read, while dash controls are well marked and placed for easy access. But we may never get used to the confusing controls favored by Mercedes for the standard AM/FM cassette stereo. The 300 series has received much praise from us for its generous rear seat room, and the 300D is no exception. Even our tallest staff members were comfortable back here. And trunk space is also plentiful, so travelers need not pack light with this car. Fuel efficiency is a major part of the diesel's appeal. The 300D is EPA rated at 27 city, 33 highway. We got 28 miles per gallon. Good, but not great for this 3,400 pounds of sedan. But don't try telling a fan of Mercedes diesels that these cars aren't perfect. They're a fiercely loyal group, one that Mercedes is determined to keep happy. And the 300D should keep them very happy. It's every inch a Mercedes diesel, but brought up to date in ways that today's Mercedes-Benz buyer demands.